How's it going, guys? James96 here, back with another episode on Caplex SMP. What? How's it going, guys? It's been a little while since I've been on the server, but I'm here now, and yes, I'm ready to record another episode on here. So, first of all, before we start, I just want to apologise for the delay in episodes. Basically, recently, just run a bit out of steam on the server. I'm not really happy with where I'm going with my base at the moment, so trying to rethink that. And then I didn't really have a lot else to kind of build on the server. Obviously I did that Caplex week, and although I got some projects started, I didn't really have anywhere to then go from there. But yeah, basically the end result is that I took a little break, but we are back now, which is the main thing. And yeah, we are at spawn today, and that's where we're going to be working today, as the video title probably suggests, so I won't spend too long dilly-dallying around it. So I'm going to kind of go over stuff that's changed, and then we're going to go into today's episode. So there's no real order to the logic here, but Dan has done all of the doors here. Basically, the Caplex server has got a lot more active recently, and there's a couple of reasons for that, which I'll go into. But yeah, basically, we've got so many effects, but we didn't have speed, which was annoying me, which we do now. I think I've already mentioned this, but wearing full diamond armor gives a slowness effect, which will never wear off, but speed 2 kind of counters it, so I don't really mind wearing full diamond around spawn. But yeah, we got this beautiful building here by Ice, which has been built. Gold shop's always been here. Not sure what that is. That's extremely new, because that wasn't here the other day. Town Hall's had some progress on it. We've got a shop coming up over there, a bookshop over there, which we'll check out in a second. I'm just going to do a very brief look around spawn. If you want to have a full look around, then Brizzle has actually done a spawn town tour in his latest episode, so I'll link that in the description down below. Make sure you check it out. Brizzle's actually a very good YouTuber, although he'll never admit it, but yeah, he's very good, and he does lots of really interesting videos when he puts his mind to it and starts recording. So make sure you check it out and leave some love over on that video, because I found it very interesting to watch anyway. But then I suppose I am on the server, but yes, it is worth checking out. So we've got this shop here, which I think Sai is building. We've got the mystery building over there, which no one knows whose it is. Everyone thinks it's mine. Basically, I used to have that plot there. I'd kind of marked it out as going to be mine, but then I decided I didn't want it, because I didn't want it. I didn't want a plot that big, and we'll go on to where my plot is in a second. But yeah, someone's obviously built here. I'm not entirely sure who. Well, no one is. But yeah, crazy times. We got this shop here, which I'll spend a quick time checking out. This is Dan's shop, and before I do, I should probably mention why we're suddenly getting a big influx in shops and buildings appearing in Spawn Town. Basically, what we've done is we have introduced a currency. It is called the Caplex coin, and it looks like this. It's basically what it actually is. It's a sunflower with some custom lure to say Caplex coin, and can be exchanged for items in any registered shop. But basically, we wanted a currency in our game using vanilla, so not using any plugins. So we didn't want to. This is new. We didn't want to, for example, just use the plugin where you could do like /bank or something, or /balance, anything like that. Balance. Yeah, there we go. That's how it's spelled. To be able to do it that way, we wanted a physical currency, so we've introduced the Caplex coin to do that, and that'll be used instead of like diamonds or something, because for example Brizzle does loads of mining, so he has loads of diamonds, whereas we wanted the Caplex coin to be a bit more controllable, and we couldn't use something like emeralds, because that is basically emeralds can be easily manipulated. One more thing before I continue, it's raining at the moment. And the reason that I'm recording during the rain, because I wouldn't normally, is because it never rains on Caplex, and I thought I'd kind of highlight that it does occasionally rain on the server, because everyone seems to think it doesn't. That was all to do with the sleeping module we've got installed, but I think we've adjusted it slightly so it can now rain on the server. But anyway, like I was saying, currency now on the server, loads of let's try that again, loads of shops now appearing. So yeah, this is our shop. Just here, this is what we are working on, and what we'll be working on today. So we'll probably check this out another time. Actually, this is Dan's shop. Actually, no, let's have a quick look. I'm all over the place. What's going on? So much to show you. It's been a while. if I just end a pearl up. But yeah, basically Dan has opened, it's I think the first shop that's fully open and accepting payment, a shop at spawn, which is a bookshop. So we might check this out in the future. It's interesting because I saw somewhere, I think it was around here. No, where is it? Frostwalker, yeah, he's going to be selling Frostwalker for 50 coins. So he's obviously preparing ahead for 1.9. We are looking, I think, to update soon to 1.9. I actually tested out, because I am op on the server, I downloaded a version of the world and tried running it at 1.9, and it does for the most part seem to work. It's hard to judge the lag because my PC basically can't handle this beast of a map with all the modules running, so it's quite hard to judge lag, but they all seem to work pretty much. I mean, there's the odd one, but I think pretty much all the modules work, which doesn't surprise me because not much has actually changed in terms of commands with 1.9. The only thing that's really changed is the fact that obviously you could do things more efficiently, but things will work in their raw state. So I think if we wanted to make any of the modules more efficient, we could, or we could just leave them as they are, and they shouldn't really reduce in efficiency in any way. It would just be more command blocks than it needs to be. But yeah, this is our shop. I ran out of gravel, so we can't finish that last little bit. I haven't been able to find any, which is rather annoying. I don't really want to go all the way back. I might just borrow a couple of pieces off Brizzle. I don't think he's got his prices in yet. Diamonds 3 coins something each. Diamond ore 5 coins each. Still working on other prices. Okay. Is there any gravel we could just borrow, at least for the episode, so that it doesn't look... One piece. You got anything else? Not that I can see. Oh no, we got gravel chest. Ah, there we go. Right, I'm just gonna borrow a stack of you, Brizzle. I don't need a stack, but it's easier to take a stack for now, and then I'll probably just return it later. I'll just grab however many blocks I need and just return it, so I don't feel like I owe him. We're actually going to be doing some work for Brizzle hopefully in the future, but I'll explain more about that around now. So yeah, this is our shop. It is going to be a Redstone Consultancy shop. Yes, basically I decided that I'm fairly good at Redstone, especially compared to quite a lot of the server. That's not meant in a negative way, but I'm quite knowledgeable in Redstone, and I fairly often get asked sort of how I've done something, or for me to take a look at something someone's done, or can I build someone a sorter or something. So I thought I'd make a Redstone Consultancy shop. It's a bit more interesting than selling, say, an item, which someone can obtain for themselves if they don't like your price. This is more of a skill-based shop, because obviously the skill is making the redstone design. So I thought that might be quite fun. I've still got to work out prices, but yes, this is the basic, this is the shell of the business here. And the first thing you'll notice is it's a very small shop for a Redstone Consultancy. I know. And inside, it's not exactly very spacious, you know, a bit space up there, but yes, very small. But don't worry, this is not the full shop. What we're going to be doing today is we're actually going to be implementing a really cool mechanic into the shop. But for now, as you can see down here, we have got the actual shop. So what will happen is using a design which we'll come up with in a, well, I've already come up with, but I'll show you in a moment, is we've got something that will drop you down here, and then you can kind of land on whatever floor you want. I don't think you can quite reach the top floor, but you kind of drop down and you land in the sort of warehouse here. Basically, I decided I need a big old space to kind of demonstrate redstone designs, so I decided to build underneath spawn, and this is actually going outwards outside the walls, which is why I'm in a corner. So I'm not gonna have people like digging down underneath their shops and interrupting with what I've got going on here. But yeah, as you can see, I've got 3 floors. They're all identical at the moment, but it's looking good already in its basic state. I'm going to spend more time obviously working on the details. I'm still going to work out the walls, ceiling, and everything else, but this is basically going to give us hopefully plenty of space and obviously room for expansion to be able to demonstrate different redstone ideas that we've got going. So not only are we going to sell just plain consultancy, we'll be selling like redstone itself, and also we'll be obviously selling like pre-designed stuff, so obviously I could show someone a door and be like, if you want to buy this exact style of door, then it'll cost you this much, rather than people say, I'd quite like a door, not really sure what I want though. So that gives us a bit more flexibility with that. So that's kind of what we've got so far, and I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments though so far. But yeah, as I said, it is going to be changing slightly. We do get some slime visitors spawning here. I think there's a slime chunk around the back here. Occasionally we get some slime spawning, which isn't a bad thing because I use the slimes for the slime blocks down there, and I'll also need them for like sticky pistons and stuff like that. All of the redstone goodies that I'll need. But yes, that is where we are at the moment. So yeah, lost track of my thought process for a second. But what we're going to be doing today in today's episode is we're going to be building a redstone trapdoor, which is going to take us down into this area. So to demonstrate this, I'm actually going to go into a redstone testing world quickly, and I'll see you over there. So see you in a sec. Okay, so we're now here in one of my many redstone testing worlds to show off some of the stuff that I've been working on. Firstly, I'd just like to say that we're only going to be focusing on the house today. Don't worry about this stuff here. This is for something which we'll get to in a future episode, so a little bit of spoiler. It's to do with coin payments, so don't worry too much about it. But yes, I'm going to be showing off the house that we're going to be building today. So the first thing you'll notice is the outside is slightly different, but it's basically the same thing. So you'll walk up to it and you'll enter the house, and you'll see we got a little roof here. Welcome to 96 Court HQ. I hope you enjoy your visit. And it looks like just a basic room, nothing really in it, very plain. And there's a chest here. It looks like a normal chest, so I imagine most people will walk in, they'll open the chest, and whoa, what just happened there? You fall through, and then you'll see it actually closes up behind. It's not based on me coming back up. So what will happen is people will hopefully come into the shop, they'll come in, they'll press the chest, they'll look into it, and they'll fall down into the shop. I think it's pretty cool design and idea, and as you can see, it just closed behind. And in terms of redstone, of course it doesn't work for us, but yeah, in terms of redstone, it's not too bad. It's kind of compact, and there's a few pistons involved. Obviously, that's a 9x9 there, so it's not cheap on the old piston front, but at the same time, it will look really cool when we've got it in place. I may have to tear out a few of my slime blocks for now, but as you can see, the redstone itself is actually fairly simple. It's just all of the stuff around it, and what I'm thinking of doing, and I'll know either way probably tomorrow, is I may do a tutorial on how to build this, because I think it's a really cool little thing. It's actually based on a Mumbo Jumbo design. If you haven't checked out his channel, then again, I'll probably put a link in the description down below. Well, the description's going to be packed today. But yeah, with my setup here, it's slightly adjusted to fit the demand. So I think I might do a little cheeky redstone tutorial to show off how to build it. So if you see that on the channel, then you know that that's come out. If it's come out before this episode, then of course I'll link it around now, or if I haven't already linked it, and you'll be able to check it out to know how to build it. But we are now going to implement it into our world, and when into the Caplex server, and when we're done, we'll take a look at it. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, good news and bad news since the last clip. Good news is that I'm done and I'm really happy with what it is. We're going to look at it in just a sec. Bad news is that I can feel myself starting to get a cold, which is really annoying. Hopefully it won't affect videos at all. I remember last time I got a cold, it affected videos slightly, but that was ages ago. So hopefully it shouldn't last too long, but yeah, I can feel it coming. I'm hoping to get the tutorial for this out tomorrow. I think that'll be better. I was going to be releasing this video that you're hopefully watching now tomorrow as well, but I made a mistake with work and I'm actually not starting till a bit later on in the day, which is absolutely fine. It means that we can get this out. But yes, as you can see, I've done some work on the outside looks of this place, and I'm so happy with what I've done with this little corner. I think it looks really good. It's pretty much done now. I may put one more tree over here somewhere, which I haven't done yet, and I'll probably try and cut that one down because I don't really think it suits the area, but we'll see. But yeah, I've got this little corner. I've basically used the whole of the corner now. This well we'll get to in a sec, and we got a little tree here, And I think I'm going to change that for a lamp. That's what a redstone lamp. That's what I've got in my redstone testing world. So I think I'll do that. I just didn't have the materials to hand, so I haven't done it yet. But anyway, this is the house. Hasn't changed too much. I put the flower pots outside, and if we go in, welcome to 96 Core HQ. I hope you enjoy your visit. Oh, what's in this chest? Oh, there's nothing in there. Whoa! Oh, what? Okay. That was a odd occurrence. That hasn't happened before. I wonder if that was lag related. Let's go try that one more time. That is rather disappointing. I've tested this like 5 or 6 times earlier in the day, admittedly, but I tried it 5 or 6 times and it worked absolutely fine. I've had that problem before with an old design, but I put something in place to try and stop that, so hopefully that was just a one-off fluke. We'll have a look. So this is how you get out, by the way. We just got a temporary exit for now. I don't know if you saw the sign, which just comes out just by the wall. I want to eventually move the exit to come out through this well, probably. I'm not entirely sure on that, though, because I might do something else with the well. So we'll have a little think about it. I think it would be cool to use the well, but I've also got another idea, so we may go with that. We'll see. But anyway, let's have a look again. I'm just going to stand to the side so I can see what's going on. See, that time it worked absolutely fine. When I had this bug when I was first testing, it used to happen once every other time, though. No, it's working perfectly fine now. I think it must have just been a bug, because I deliberately put a pulse lengthener on so that it couldn't break. But yeah, you drop down. This is how I expect it to happen. And then you'll either drop down right to the bottom, or because I know to step off, I can drop down into here. And hopefully there'll be a big shock factor, because obviously that's quite a fall. You're dropping sort of 30, 40 blocks, which is the idea, to try and freak people out a little bit. But yeah, and then you're in. And then obviously you kind of just want to go around. I haven't got any stock in yet. I haven't got any sort of welcome mat or anything like that. But hopefully I'll get something in place soon. I actually need to put a sign up here if I've got one. I do. Okay, saying, again, temporary exit. Just so that people know how they can get out if they so choose. Because I don't want people to, drop down and then try and break their way out, which would be a bit of a disaster, because they'd probably break some redstone, which would take a while to fix. I didn't really have any problems installing it, actually. It was fairly straightforward. The only thing that I actually got wrong was I didn't place a immovable block in a place that I should have done, just because I didn't notice when I was copying it across that I'd put one there. But I mean, overall, I am so happy with how this looks. I think, I've really done well to fit with the theme that I kind of got briefed on. We're going for a medieval style theme, and obviously you'll see with the wall, which is actually complete now, it's kind of medieval style. So I think I've done really well with this area, and obviously if other people, I mean, this is a bit of an exception, but I mean, if you look just at this eye level, it still fits, and I think ice is place still fits the mold. I think that's a really cool idea. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm not convinced by the red and yellow, but you never know. It's no point judging something before it's finished, so we'll wait and see with that one, see what happens. But yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this casino is. My next door neighbour, slightly worried my little old hut will be outshone by this big old casino being built. Not sure that planning permission asked me about that one. Nah, just kidding. It'll be cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing the casino and what they do with it. But guys, that is pretty much going to be it for this episode. I don't think I have anything else that I wanted to talk about. Apologies for this one being quite talky and not very actiony. I mean, we did, show off a few things that we've done, but I'm hoping to do more building on camera in the future, especially once we get this Redstone Consultancy up and running. Hopefully we'll be doing quite a few Redstone-y projects, as well as some other stuff, some building. I'm going to have a little think about my base and where I want to go. I may move quite a bit closer to Spawn Town, and either on the spawn chunk side or on this side, just so that I'm closer to the action. I don't really like having to travel out a long old way. I may even look at those mountains over there, because I know they're currently vacant, and there's actually, if I show you quickly, there's actually a gate over here which leads out to them, so I could possibly do something with the mountains over here and be right up by spawn. I don't think I'd be encroaching. At first I was worried, there's something, there's a rabbit standing on the pressure plates. But yeah, Thank you, saving me some time. But yeah, as you can see, there's a little area out here, so maybe just around the corner or something. But anyway, guys, I think that is all I've got time for today. If you enjoyed the episode, then please do leave a like, and if you haven't already, then please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.